I'm made of Pop-Tarts.
I like cheese.
Yay, I like cheese too. We should probably start filming now. What do you think?
Yeah, okay.
Hi, this is Russ with Wing Sabre Historical Fencing.
Hi.
So today I want to talk to you about the difference between lightsabers and sabers. And some of you would be going, what the hell is this all about? Is this a Halloween episode? No, it's not. A number of people are cross-training back and forth with these weapons, and I discovered something at a tournament recently because my lineage of saber is very different from the classical Italo-Hungarian lightsaber I'm teaching. I love saying that. A few things got messed up in my meta that cost me dearly in tournament. And I want to show a couple of considerations that you have to bear in mind when you are using this versus those. So Kat, go into a stance for me. Actually, let's flip around. So Kat's going to get into stance. We're going to use these nice chibi-sized lightsabers because they won't hit the ceilings and stuff. So Kat is going to very slowly attack my inside line. And I'm going to stop her blow in first. And in this position, I am absolutely 100% covered. From here, I have enough structure that I have stopped that blow. In fact, all I have to do is put my hand out there like a battering ram, and she's going to go, "Jeez!" When her fingers feel that hit, even through a glove, she'll notice that. So that means, in lightsaber, this is a perfectly acceptable preem. Now, if I do this after she throws that blow, so throw a blow to my inside line, she's going to victimize my hand or my forearm instantly. This is suicidal. This works a lot better. Same thing if I'm going to use a parry of fourth. She attacks. Done. She attacks again. Done. I've hit her hilt there. That's a scoring thing in lightsaber fencing. Now, if I do that with a steel saber, she's going to blow through that like the Mongols went through Persia, and I'll show you why in a minute. She attacks again. If I do this, she's laughing already. She is going to victimize me in so many ways. Well, okay, one, move it down to the handle. Show one more. Yeah. There are so many ways for her to go, "Oh, you parried that." No. 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 So this is a mug's game in lightsaber. It's an over parry. This makes a lot more sense. What happens when we change this to steel sabers? Or in this case, one steel and one synthetic. She comes, you're going to need to go out of the window for reach purposes. Come towards the wall. More camera. So she comes to my inside line. Stop. And I do this. What's going to happen to me? That's going to go, achieves nothing, and that's going to wreck me. I've been nailed. So then, if I'm here, what do I then have to do? Well, if she goes to lunge in, I'm then stuck trying to hit this. Bonk, I get nailed. And it looks like, instead of parry first on a really good location, I've chosen a really crappy stop hit because that's all it turns into. That's a bad counterattack and it's going to get you crushed. Similarly, in stance, if I'm hanging out here in third, she is not inclined to attack my outer line. There is nothing there for her to hit because of that handguard. If she goes from my head from here, I know, just pretend slowly. Yeah, she goes to outside face, say. That's slightly more practical. I have so many things I can do, like nope, or, well, just, okay, she moved, she's not going to let me get in the cheeky false edge cut as I retreat. Point blank, it's suicidal. No one's going to do it. Let's see what happens in lightsaber. I'm hanging out in third, she's hanging out in third. Now, she's probably still going to go to my inside line, but look what's available to her on the outside. She can go right after my hand, and I have to defend that. Because I have to defend that, she can get a reaction out of me and use that for her second intention attack. I can't ignore it. no guard. Also, in lightsaber, no thrusting, because these things don't flex for squat. So I'll literally cave in somebody's ribs before I get this thing to flex. Not good. So I'm here. If she attacks to my outside face, she can sell that. If I react and my timing isn't good, I'm not going to get this parry. In fact, if I do this, unlike the previous blow, remembering these blades are short, I haven't stopped her attack. So, there are different meta. Can you hear them?
Yep.
When you're using two blades that don't have any guards at all, not even a little cruciform guard, you have to pay attention to how the geometry really changes. And they are great tools for cross training. They are great tools for introducing nerds to swordplay whose geek happens to be sci-fi fantasy rather than history. We want those people sword fighting too, right? But be aware there are differences in the competitive meta, and you need to pay attention to them so you don't accidentally pour tea in your coffee or coffee in your tea. Tea tastes great.
Coffee
tastes great. So great.
So great.
Tea and coffee in the same cup? Blah. Gross. So, let's not do this. Okay, that was very silly, and I belabored it long enough, but if you're one of the groups that has Sabre and Lightsaber under the same roof, pay attention. This will save your students some heartache when they start batting. Thanks. Have fun and go do the thing.
Blech.
We've got more videos and content coming, so if you liked what you saw and it was useful for you, please stab the like button, /subscribe, and punch the little bell icon so that you're notified immediately when new content comes available. Thanks, and go do the thing.